Hola, hola, hola. Hello, 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 my beautiful planner babe divas. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl here, Daniela, La Planning Diva, and thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me here today. I really appreciate you. How are you doing? I hope you're happy. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you're planning some beautiful, wonderful plans for you, yourself, and your loved ones. Happy May. We're officially in May, and happy Mother's Day. If you celebrate Mother's Day in any way, any capacity, any form. It is actually currently Mother's Day. It's Sunday morning, probably around 6 a.m. And here in my household, we already celebrated Mother's Day, but we're celebrating it today as well. Because in case you don't know, Mexicans celebrate Mother's Day on the 10th of May. So that was yesterday, but we also, Mexican Americans, celebrate it both days usually. So we'll be celebrating twice. So my mom gets twice the gifts. Anyway, we're back to our little hi, hello, face-to-face intros. I'm trying to remember to do them. I do want to make it a habit, a tradition, like a constant thing here on my channel. It's just, I always forget. And so sometimes you'll see them, sometimes you'll don't as I get used to filming them more regularly. And honestly, I think this is about as good as it's going to get in high-low intros. Maybe one day I'll figure out the lighting and the camera angles so that it's like a nice and aesthetic and I'm not like leaning in here in the corner. But this is as good as it's gonna get unless I want to do like some major reorganization of the lights and then the tripod before I even start filming and then shift everything back over to its original position. That's way too much work for me. I just am gonna like leave the lights how they are. I turned off these lights. Well, I turned this one off. I kind of angled this one down here to highlight my color pencils and my crochet animals, and it's not like blinding you in the face. And the only light I have going on is this one up here that's above the camera, and so that's what's giving me the lighting. It's okay. It's definitely better than it was before. I wish there was like a better, easier way to do this, but this is what I got. Anyways, it's Sunday morning. As I said, Mother's Day. I don't really have any plans today. My mom actually does work on Mother's Day because she works in the restaurant business, and restaurants always work on Mother's Day for the people who don't work on Mother's Day. So what I've been doing is I've been cooking her breakfast in the morning, and then I've been cooking dinner at night. So when she comes home and when she leaves to work, she has her meals all, cooked for her. But other than that, we don't have that many plans. I think Steven and I are planning to go to the farmer's market like around 10 in the morning. I'm thinking of maybe hiking a little bit, and then I'm also thinking of going for a run and doing some stretching. So that's perfect plans for the video of today, because today is going to be a fitness plan with me. I have my fitness planner here. I actually went through this yesterday on Saturday. I had like a whole planning session yesterday. It was great. I actually went through my fitness planner and really like reconnected with it, because I kind of dropped it for like 2 weeks or so, and I had abandoned it, and there were like a couple of things that I just hadn't been keeping up with. So I got back into here. There's some things I want to try to switch up or change up in the coming weeks, so we might try that in this video. So I'm going to turn the camera around and let's get to fitness planning. All right, you guys, here it is. Here's my fitness planner. I love her so much with all the stickers. Let me give you like a quick tour again through this fitness planner because it's been 3 weeks since I last filmed. Let me scooch some of this stuff over here. All right, there we go. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so I added some things, moved some things around. I added this Happy Trail sticker up here. It's so cute. I love it so much. And then a Smokey Bear sticker over here on the side. I moved this little like fitness collage that I had up here down here. I have a bunch of my fitness stickers in the front pocket here. And then everything else is pretty similar to what I had before. We have the year at a glance, a magazine cover. I have my Live Love Posh fitness sticker book tucked into this big folder here. I have Mojo Jojo boxes on the other side because I like using them a lot. I have this magazine cutout there at the beginning, and then I have all of my months. And nothing too exciting. Let's go to April actually. Let me just give you like a quick rundown of the last month or so, because I feel like it's been a while since I've been in here, or at least like filmed it with you. So in April, this was my April monthly. I never ended up doing my April goals, which is something I do want to do. Maybe in this fitness plan with me, maybe I'll do that. But this is the April monthly here. And I'm really proud with the fact that I was able to stick with the monthly. So I use the monthly as a summary of all of the workouts I have accomplished in a given month. This is in a way redundant with the weeklies, yes, but sometimes what happens with the weeklies is I'll plan things out and then they won't happen. Like for example, I planned to go to the gym on Saturday. I crossed it out, it didn't happen. And so that would show up here on the weekly, but it would not show up here on the monthly. So all of these are workouts that I did actually accomplish. I color them according to this little legend that I have on the side here. So purple is gym, yellow is biking, red is walking, orange is running. And those are all of the workouts I did for the month of April. I really didn't do anything else, which is a little sad, but you know, this is better than nothing for sure. And I'm proud of how many times I ended up going to the gym, how consistent I was with walking and biking. So I'm happy with that. I love how it turned out, the decor. But the weeklies really didn't happen. So the first 3 weeks in April, I just was not in this fitness planner. I wasn't able to do it. I guess I was busy. I guess I just wasn't able to get in here. I think it's because I was like out of town for the weekends, which is usually when I like plan and set up my fitness planner. I was camping this weekend, and then I was in Los Angeles this weekend. So yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I wasn't really in here. The middle of April did feel like a whirlwind, honestly. But another reason why I like the monthly calendar is because when I feel like I can't keep up with the weeklies, I feel like I can at least keep up with the monthlies. And so sometimes I'll just kind of focus in and just get the monthly done and not worry about the weeks if I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. And then when I'm ready, I can go back to weekly planning. So I finally got back to weekly planning on April 21st through the 27th. It was a pretty good week. I think I was able to hit a lot of my goals in the first part of the week, but the weekend came and I just kind of dropped the ball. But it was a good effort. I did feel good about what I did here. And then we enter May. Look at this divider. It's so cute. So I did set up the May monthly yesterday, actually. Let me pull this out here. So this is what the May monthly is looking like. It's pretty cute. And I started already setting up, you know, all of my workouts for the week. I'm hitting the gym pretty consistently. I'm happy about that. I have my step trackers on each day. And the first week in May, I also wasn't able to get in here. And the second week of May, so this past week, or this week actually, since it is still Sunday, this week here, I actually didn't set this up until very late in the week. I think it was like Friday by the time I started setting this up. And then I think I finished it yesterday. So again, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting back into my fitness planner. And something I've been thinking about doing lately is putting my meal tracking back into my fitness planner. This was something I did when I first had a fitness planner, my first ever fitness planner, which actually was the 2019 Wrong fitness planner. That was my first ever fitness planner. Back then, I actually did do all of my like meal tracking in that fitness planner, and it was a classic size. So I had not a lot of space, and I still managed to like get all of that information in there. I've been kind of feeling the need to do that again, to calorie count, because I do feel like I am seeing a lot of progress in my body because of the consistency with which I've been going to the gym. I've been hitting the gym like 5 to 6 times a week for the past 4 or 5 months. However, I do still think that I'm still overeating, and that's definitely why things are still going slow. So I want to be a little bit more conscious of what I'm putting into my body, being careful to not eat a lot of sugars, which is where I get a lot of my excess calories from. I have a sweet tooth. I love sweets. I can eat cupcakes, cakes, cookies, candy all day, every day, but I gotta like tone it down. So I'm gonna try to track what I'm eating moving forward. So something I always do in these fitness plan with me's is I have my fitness trackers here at the bottom, or my Fitbit trackers here at the bottom, keeping track of all my like movement stats. However, I'm thinking of maybe alternating a Fitbit tracker with a calorie counter and doing, one day where I kind of like be really careful about calories. I count calories. I kind of work towards restricting calories. And then one day where I don't pay attention as much. And then I focus more on like movement. And then another day, again, going back to calorie counting. So I'm hoping that way it will give me a little bit of balance. So we're going to set up the next week, which is May the 12th through the 18th. I still haven't filled out my Saturday workouts. I did go on a hike, which I'm very happy about. I am trying to go on a hike today as well. We'll see if it happens. I didn't run, which I was hoping to run, so I'm going to have to run today, which means that one of these runs won't end up happening. I had planned for 2 runs this week. I wanted to do one on Thursday. Didn't happen, so I'm going to have to run this week. I canceled my gym class that I was supposed to go to at 6 a.m. Or I think it was 9 a.m. I think I scheduled it for 9 a.m. Yeah, I canceled this class. I shouldn't even have booked it. I was daydreaming. I don't think it's going to be possible. As I said, I'm cooking my mom breakfast in the mornings, and we eat around like 8:30, and this class was at 9, I think. And it would have been like a rush to get out the door to get to the gym. I might have had to leave breakfast early. And even if I did, I would be so full from like a full hearty breakfast. I don't know about, hitting the gym right after. So I ended up just canceling that class. I should have thought better. I had wishful hoping. I do that a lot. Like I have wishful hoping that I'll be able to go to the gym and I'll end up booking a class and then I end up canceling it. Thankfully, I don't do that too much, but I have done it a few times for sure. Okay, let's get to planning. And I have my cafecito here. Oh, and I also want to eventually do my fitness goals. I might do it in another video though. I'm starting to realize that whenever I say I want to do like a monthly or a fitness goals spread in the same video that I'm doing a weekly spread, I always end up taking like way too much time to do the weekly spread, and then the video is super long. So let's just do 2 videos. Oh, and I didn't even mention as well that I have in here a small wrong folder, and it has some happy planner stickers that I like using, and then some like Paper Studio stickers, or no, I forget what sticker book this is from. It's like maybe one of them is Paper Studio, and then one of them is like a Carpe Diem sticker book. I think that one's from the Dollar Tree or something like that. I have some sticky notes, some wrong fitness sticky notes, and then I have another wrong fitness bookmark here. So that's what goes in like the actual week that I am working in. So I'll put these things to the side here. So let's get started. And I think I'm going to get started with some floral washi tape at the bottom. I always just put my little floral washi tape here at the bottom. And I have been loving using my floral washi tape because it is officially spring. So let's go ahead and use this washi tape. Okay, and you know the drill. You know how it always goes on my fitness plan with me is we're going to start off with the sidebar and our pre-plan. So I always start off with a little fitness sticker. Oh, I might not be able to do it this time. I always have like a little header sticker up here. And I use the workout stickers, but I think I finished. Oh, I have one left. I always start with a little like header sticker up there. That's going to be like the header for my sidebar, which is where I'm going to write down all of my initial thoughts and plans for the week before I start putting down stickers and boxes and writing details and things like that. We do a quick little pre-plan. And I use these gold stars to outline each day. And something that I've been really enjoying lately is I'll use like a Tombow marker to outline the sidebar here. And then I use gold foil stickers to mark out each day, and then I write the day there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll stick with the pink. I really liked that pink. So let me find this pink. So let's quickly go ahead and do that. I'll probably fast forward this part. Okay, there we go. The sidebar is complete. So now I think about what it is I actually want to do these days, and a lot of the times they're pretty standard because I have, you know, habits already kind of established. So Monday through Friday, I do try to hit the gym. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that down for all of those days. I'm also gonna try to hit the gym on Sunday as well. I am gonna try to start making it a habit to hit the gym on Sunday whenever I have the opportunity to. So let's put down gym class for Sunday. I also want to walk 1 hour Monday through Friday. I haven't yet made this an established habit, so I'm still writing it down in the sidebar. I'm hoping at some point it becomes such a habit I don't have to write it down, but so far that hasn't happened yet. And this 1 hour walk is a 30-minute walk in the morning and a 30-minute walk in the evening, and it's when I walk my pugs. I'm pretty good about the morning one, but the evening one definitely needs a bit of work. I don't think I'll write my 2-mile bike ride down anymore in the sidebar because it's become such a habit that I really don't feel the need to like plan it out anymore. This 2-mile bike ride is part of my commute, so that's why it's kind of forced a habit into me. I mention this all the time, but in case this is your first video that you're checking out from me, I do a 1-mile bike ride into my building from where I park on campus because I hate paying for parking and I'd rather park off campus and bike in. So that's what I do. I bike a mile in and I bike a mile back to my car every single day. It's just a nice little workout and honestly doesn't bother me too much. I used to bike 8 miles into work. A few years ago, I would bike 8 miles into campus and 8 miles back out of campus. So doing 1 mile into campus from my car is like not at all a big deal. Anyways, that happens Monday through Friday. However, I finally feel like I'm ready to start running again. So we're gonna start off with a 1 mile run Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm really hoping that I can hit those targets. I really, really want to get back into running, and I've been recently inspired by just watching fitness YouTubers. So let's get back to running. Thursday, I'm going to do a 15-minute stretch, my split stretch that I like doing. That leaves me Tuesday to do something. So let's do Tuesday. We're gonna do 15 minutes of ab work, abs. I'm praying and hoping that I can finally make that happen, make that a reality. Okay, that's enough. That's enough for this week. This is already ambitious. We'll see how much I get done. Okay, Saturday. Saturday, I do know that I am hanging out with Planner Babe Rachel. Hi, Rachel, if you're watching. We're going actually to the EC, the Erin Condren store in Irvine, which is like a little over an hour, I think, for me to drive there and an hour to drive back, plus hanging out. So I don't really want to commit to some crazy fitness plan because I know I'll be busy a lot of the day, but I do want to do something. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 20 minutes yoga. This is going to kind of be like my rest day, and then I'm going to do foam rolling to massage out my muscles. Okay, Sunday, I do want to hike. Let me grab my hiking book. I do want to hike, but I also have like a 12 o'clock. I'm meeting with a friend at 12 o'clock for like a coffee. So I don't want to do something too crazy. Either something shorter in the morning or maybe something a little bit longer in the afternoon. Let's see. Maybe something close by. Carmel Mountain Preserve. I already did this one. I actually did this one yesterday. Los Penasquitos Canyon East Approach. I always like highlighting the trails once I've done them. So I did this one as well. So I'm almost done with this section. I just need maybe 3 things. I could do Lopez Canyon. That was nearby. 4 miles. I could do that one. Maybe we could do that one. I could also do Carmel Mountain Preserve. Actually, maybe we'll do this one. Carmel Mountain Preserve. No, I changed my mind. Let's do Lopez Canyon. That's 4 miles. All right, Lopez Canyon, 4 miles. Okay, and I think that should be good. That should be good. Anything else will be cherry on the cake, icing on the cake, whatever that saying is. So there's my pre-plan. Now what we're going to do is stickers. This is the fun part. So let's go day by day, and usually how I do this is I'll start off with my gym class, and I like using larger stickers for my gym class. So I'll use these larger box stickers. I don't have any more of these dark pink ones, so let's just use these light pink ones. And because I do my gym like kind of first thing in the morning, it goes at the very top. I do sort of kind of structure my days sort of in a linear fashion. Like there's like a linear progression from like workouts that happen in the morning to workouts that happen later on in the day. And then here at the bottom, this last section in the vertical, I think I'm going to now start using as either a meal planner or just like deco space. So I was thinking of changing this last box to be the meal planning section. So that would leave me these 2 boxes to do like fitness related things and deco. Although if I do take away this last row here, I don't think I'll have that much space to do deco up in these 2 rows. But like I said, my fitness planner is very functional. And if I don't have room to do a lot of deco, that's totally fine with me. I mean, honestly, I'd rather like fill everything with functional boxes and workouts than like have a lot of deco, because that means that I didn't do a lot of I didn't work out a lot that day. So there we have the boxes. So I'm going to go ahead now and write down all of the details for those gym classes. I have my gym app pulled up. It's one of those things where you have to book classes. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is one of the reasons I love doing the fitness plan with me like on Sundays, is that it really makes me sit down and like book all of my classes. So I'm going to book 6 a.m. Monday. It's a resistance-based class. That's booked. So I'm going to go ahead and book everything. And sometimes classes fill up. Like the 6 a.m. class is very popular, so that one fills up quite easily. So I go ahead and just like book all of my classes. And that way I'm set to go for the week. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about, booking last minute and then realizing that there's no more room in the class. So we have everything booked here. And I'm even going to book my Sunday class already. Let's see, Sunday the 9s. Interesting. I can either do an 8 a.m. or a 9 a.m. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the 8 a.m. debating, because I do like doing like filming and planner babe stuff like early in the morning. Okay, I'm going to do the 8 a.m. Let's just get it done earlier. 8 a.m. Okay, so then we are booked. So I'm going to go ahead and write all those details in the boxes here.
Taking time off just cause you hollered. You grab my hand just cause you wanna. Tour around all up in your Honda. Taking turns, we just hit the corner. Ride the coast like in California.
Okay, next we're gonna do some of walking tracker stickers. I'm actually thinking of kind of like separating out some of these like sections with washi tape, like creating sections essentially with washi tape, because I kind of always follow the same format. I have like my gym stickers at the top, so why don't we like separate out the gym stickers, and then let's use walking stickers, walking trackers for the next section. So let's pull out this page here. I probably have a page that I've already started using, but I found this one first, so let's use that. These are my own walking tracker stickers. They're one of my favorite stickers I've ever created. So let's go ahead and give myself a walking tracker sticker for every day. And we can layer it on the washi tape. I kind of want to layer like two. Like I kind of want to put like 2 layers of washi tape so that it the walking tracker sticker is like completely like surrounded by the washi tape. Does that make sense? Let's do that. I'll show you what I mean. And then I'll put all the walking tracker stickers down.
You grab my hand just cause you wanna tour around all up in your Honda, taking turns, we just hit the corner.
And then I can put the walking. Oh, it's gonna bother me that there's like a little piece that's not covered. Okay, let's cover it up. There we go. So then put the walking tracker stickers like on that double washi tape strip, like so. Cute. I think I'm going somewhere with this. I always have like a hard time decorating my fitness planner because, again, as I said, the focus is not on making it super cute, and it's gonna always kind of have the same structure like week in, week out, because it really isn't about being like innovative in it in terms of design. It's about completing the workouts. But I do want to make it cute. Oh, what am I doing? I wasn't even supposed to put a walking tracker for Sunday. Let's put that back. Okay, I really like how that looks, actually. Okay, next, let's do my little bike ride. I'm still using stickers for my bike ride. I might one day... Ooh, you know what? Let's do the same thing with the washi tape. Let's do like a washi tape background. Let's see. What's a good washi tape to use? Maybe this one? Or I could use like this polka dot one. Let's use this polka dot one. Let's just kind of like layer it a little bit, like so. Like there at the bottom. Okay, next are my bike stickers, my bike tracker stickers. So like I said, I do a little 2-mile ride every single day. And at some point, maybe I won't feel the need to like have the stickers actually okay, let's do it like that. I kind of want to have like a separation between the walking trackers and the bike stickers. Anyways, as I was saying, maybe someday I will not feel the need to have biking stickers because it's such a habit. Like I don't necessarily need to have them as stickers. But so far, I'm still keeping them here because for the most part, it's because I'm not working out that much. And so I don't have a lot of things to put on this big happy planner. What am I doing? I messed up again. I keep on wanting to put these stickers on the weekend, and I don't do this stuff on the weekend. All right, let's put these stickers back. Anyways, I was saying that because I don't work out a lot yet, I don't need this much space that big happy planner gives me. So I might as well just kind of fill it up with the things that I do. And you know, a 2-mile bike ride is something. It is a little workout, so let's just count it as a little workout and put that in my fitness planner. So let's pull for my bike ride stickers. I have them right here. And I'll just put down like a little bike sticker here, and then I'll write down 2-mile bike ride. So I'll go ahead and speed this up. I also made these bike ride stickers. I made them when I was super sick in January. I just was in bed all day, and so I figured might as well draw. And so I was drawing a little bit. And I made these bike ride stickers, and they're some of my favorite stickers that I've ever made, actually. They're very helpful because I do ride my bike quite a bit, so it's nice to have these. I really like how this is turning out. I do really, really like it. Okay, now let's focus on the runs. So I have 3 runs planned for this week, and here are my running tracker stickers. And I have this little guy floating around as well. So let's use this one. So I'm saying Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I would love to get a few weeks in where I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday pretty regularly. I would love to use some like washi tape to create a background. I could either use a really thick washi tape, which I don't have a lot of, or I could use like multiple layers of a smaller washi tape. So let's do this. I just finished this washi tape. That is crazy. Okay, that's good news, but now I have just one little strip of washi tape here. Okay, what should I do now? Let's see. I have this one, dots. we could use this one. I do like finishing washi tape though. That was nice. This is a good way to use my washi tape, I think. So let's do like this little dot background for my running tracker. Or for like the third workout of the day. So let's do this. So kind of how this is structured right now is I have my gym class, I have walking, I have biking, and then I have a third workout here at the end of the day when I get home from work. Although that might have to change later. I'm still trying to figure out when I want to do that third workout or that second major workout of the day. I've been kind of struggling with that, trying to figure out when I want to do that workout. One of the reasons why I'm not running when I say I'm running is because I'm not figuring out when is a good time to run. So let's do the running trackers Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm gonna like do this funny little tilt with them just to add a little bit of interest to the page. So let's tilt them like so. I really want to update these running tracker stickers. I have a couple of ideas of like the 2.0 version of these because I've always not liked that they're like long and skinny. Like they're tall and skinny. They're kind of like an awkward shape. So I'm thinking of like updating them to be more like horizontal and a little bit wider. We shall see. So there I have my 3 runs. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, you guys, when I start working out more, because I would love to eventually get to the point where I'm running almost every day. I'm going to the gym every day. I'm walking, and then I'm doing maybe like another 30-minute workout as well as the 2-mile bike ride. So I would need like one more little sticker here at the bottom, which wouldn't leave me much room beyond that. I could either do a Fitbit tracker sticker, or I could maybe try to squeeze in like a calorie counter meal plan situation here, although it would be very hard to squeeze that in there. I could maybe try to like write all the way to the bottom and not have washi tape at the bottom, which would suck because I do like having the washi tape at the bottom. But that's something to figure out in the future when I am actually working out that much. I'm actually really, really liking this, like all of the washi tape. Washi tape is giving me like different sections. Okay, so those are the running tracker stickers. And then let's do the rest of the workouts. So Tuesday, I said I was going to do an ab workout, a 15-minute ab workout. So let me see. I could use a box sticker here. So let me grab this little wrong box sticker. And then let's see, that will be 15-minute abs. What else is going on? Thursday, I said I was going to stretch. So let's grab a stretching sticker, one of my own stretching stickers. And I actually don't have any more of the 15-minute ones. So I'm just going to grab the 10-minute one. And yeah, and just use that one. I don't see why I did 10 minutes. I never do 10 minutes. I always do 15. So let's just put that there. 10 minutes, although it's going to be 15 minutes. I'll maybe just make a note of it. I'll probably just print these out again and just do like pages of 15 minutes. I don't think I'll ever do 5 or 10 minutes. The thing is with 5 or 10 minute stretches, like I don't really care to write them down in my planner. I actually do like a 5-minute stretch every single day before I go to the gym. Like I get to the gym, I'm there 10 minutes early. I do a 5-minute, at least a 5-minute stretch, really focused on my legs. So I do this every day, but I don't really feel the need to like put a sticker in my fitness planner every day for this. So that's why I'm saying like I don't feel the need to use these just because they're just such a small like little stretch. What I do like doing is doing the 15 minutes because that does actually feel like a full-on session to me. So there we go, 15-minute stretch. And then let's see, Saturday, yoga and rolling. So let's see, let's find a sticker. Let me grab my happy planner sticker. I always forget to pull this book out whenever I'm doing these fitness plan with me's. Let's do one of these boxes. So that's Saturday. We'll do a little yoga and then foam rolling. I said I was gonna foam roll. So let's grab one of these smaller boxes and then put that here. Cool. I like that. It looks good. Okay, next, let's find the YouTube videos that we want to do. So this is another reason why I like doing Fitness Plan with Me's, is I like looking through YouTube and finding like good videos for me to do. If I said I'm going to do a 15-minute ab workout, then what I'll do is I'll just go on to YouTube and I'll look up my favorite YouTubers, my fitness YouTubers, and find a good video. Like, let's say I'm doing 15-minute abs. Let's go to MadFit's channel. I love her. And find a 15-minute ab workout. So let's see. 10-minute arms, daily abs. Okay. Sometimes I just have to like look up abs, like 15-minute abs, MadFit. So let's do that. Okay, so I looked up 15-minute abs and she already has like a couple of videos here. And what I'll do is I will like save the video, save to playlist, and I'll make a new playlist. And you know what? I might make a new playlist and just call it abs. Usually how I've been doing it before is I'll just save it to like a monthly playlist. Like I'll put fitness playlist for May 2025. But now that I think about it, might as well just do like an abs playlist. So I'm doing this one. This is 15 minutes total core / ab workout. Total core / ab workout. MadFit. And then I'll put MadFit. So the next thing I'm doing is a yoga. So I just looked up yoga by Adrian. I said 20 minutes. So let's look for a video. So I'm just going to go to her channel. Ooh, she has a recovery day stretch yoga session, instant calm, yoga for when you're spiraling, yoga for tennis players, flow on the go, yoga for your core, prana. Oh, prana day 8 bonus, prana. She's doing a lot of prana stuff. That's interesting. Seasonal affective disorder, restorative gratitude, turn the page meditation, yoga for lizards. That's really funny. Yoga for overthinking. That's really cool. Morning mobility. Wake up and stretch. Let's do that. Morning mobility yoga. Okay. And then let's look up foam rolling session. Foam rolling. I'm looking for something about 10 minutes long. So let's look at this. Wow, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. Let's do Juice and Toya. I do like them. So 10-minute foam rolling. So save to playlist. New playlist, foam rolling, create. I also forgot to save that yoga session. Let's see, yoga, morning mobility yoga. Save to playlist, new playlist, yoga, create. Okay, so now I have all my videos saved and ready to go. So there's no thinking involved. I don't have to like search for on YouTube for what I'm gonna do. When the time comes, I can just go ahead and do it. And I guess the last sticker that we need to add is a hiking sticker. I need to print out more hiking stickers because I only have one left here. Let's pull this out and then let's put this on Sunday here. Like so. Perfect. Nice. So that's all of the workouts. So that leaves me this last row for meal tracking, food tracking, calorie counting. Perfect. I'm gonna try to put away some of these stickers. I'm trying my hardest not to like create an absolute mess every time I'm planning. So let's try to put away some stickers. Let's see. Well, these I'm gonna leave out just in case. These I can put away. These are my Happy Planner stickers. So let's grab my Live Love Posh sticker book because I've been using these like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack stickers for my meal tracking. So let's grab those. I'm gonna need my tweezer for these because these are tiny little stickers. Okay, I changed my mind. I think I was thinking of doing this every other day, but I might only calorie count every other day. I'll still meal track every day, but I'll only calorie count every other day. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm still like thinking about this, but we shall see. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then snack. So I kind of want to make sure I'm like sticking to that sort of what's it called, size. Like I don't want to spend a lot of space on the meal tracking. So let's use a washi tape to kind of divide that section up. I'm really enjoying using these washi tape sections. I hope that's enough room, but we shall see. So I'll probably fast forward this part.
Taking time off just cause you hollered. You grab my hand just cause you wanna. Tour around all up in your Honda. Taking turns, we just hit the corner. Ride the coast like in California. Not too long since that I've known you. Sun so hard it hit like a sauna. Not gonna stop till we...
Okay, you guys, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna calorie count, or I'm gonna meal track every day. I think that's good for me. But I'm also going to calorie count every other day. So calorie counting is kind of a pain. I think I go into phases with it where sometimes I'm like calorie counting for weeks and weeks, day upon day upon day, and then I just drop it and I don't calorie count for weeks and weeks and weeks. I'm trying to find some balance with it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to calorie count every other day. So starting on Tuesday. And calorie counting means that I'm going to be very aware of all the calories that I'm eating. I am going to maybe try to hit like a certain target of calories. And I'm definitely going to try to restrict calories because I am trying to reduce the amount of sugar I eat, reduce the amount of carbs I eat, prioritize vegetables and protein and healthy fats, and just generally try to reduce my fat content, my body fat content, and increase my muscle content. So I'm also just mentally trying to break the attachment I have to eating. I love eating. I love to eat. I definitely stress eat a little bit, not too badly, but I do stress eat a little bit. And I think I just have like a mental reaction towards hunger. I think it's because I've had food insecurity in the past. And so when I feel hungry, I feel like this urge to just like eat and eat and eat, to like store up all of that food for times when I don't have the access to food or the ability to eat food. But I am definitely in a much more stable part of my life now. So I don't have, food insecurity anymore. So I really am trying to break that like mental barrier, that mental habit that's like always worried about where my next meal is coming from. The calorie counting definitely helps me work towards a goal, like a quantifiable goal, and it just opens my eyes to how much it is I'm actually eating. So that's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'm calorie counting. The other days, I think I'm going to focus on movement. So previously, I always would give myself a Fitbit stat sticker for every single day. But I've lately started to think about, what's the use of that? What's the function? What's the point? I've just been tracking. Now I feel like I'm on to the next stage of goals. I want to now set some target goals. And with these Fitbit stat stickers, I think these are going to be movement days where I'm not focusing on calories and what I'm eating. I'm focusing on movement and I'm making goals related to movement. So days where I have one of these Fitbit stat stickers, I'm going to try to reach 15,000 steps a day. And I can even grab a sticker for that. Let's see. Maybe this little blue box sticker. So the goal here, I'll put this little sticker here. The goal is going to be 15,000 steps per day. 15K steps. Do we have a goal sticker? Let's see. Oh, here it is. I can use this little goal sticker right here. Goal, 15,000 steps per day. I think it's smart to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because those are the days I'm running. So we have that. And then on Sunday, we have the hike. So 15,000 steps a day. That's going to be a bit of a challenge, but definitely possible. If you look at my steps, my step count for this month, May the 1st, I hit 17,000, then 13,000. Saturday, I only had 3,000, but I think it's because I didn't wear my Fitbit for most of the day. Same with Sunday. But Monday, I hit 13,000. 10,000, 11,000, 16,000. So sometimes I definitely hit 15,000 and I go even above that. And sometimes I get close. Like I had 13,700 steps. So I'm thinking that it's definitely possible. It's just going to require an extra little push from me on my end. Like I definitely have to hit that 1 hour walk. I definitely have to hit that 1 mile run. And I just have to be active throughout the day. That's my goal, 15,000 steps on those days. And then I'm glad that I am doing these 15,000 step goal days on days that I'm not restricting calories. Because obviously when you're restricting calories, I don't have as much energy. How fun is this? I'm really, really enjoying this. Like I think this is great. Like this change up is going to be really, really good for me. Let's see, what else do I want to do here? Let's put a little quote here. A little progress each day adds up to big results. So true. So there we go. I really, really like this format, you guys. Like I'm very excited to be in my fitness planner next week. Oh my goodness. That's the thing about planning. You got to change it up. You got to experiment. You got to change what you're doing, especially if you're feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit stagnant. It's important to try new things in planning. I am really, really in love with this plan right now. It looks so good. I'm very excited. I can't tell you how excited I am with this right now. It actually also kind of reminds me of like my wrong fitness planner. That's one thing I do kind of miss about being in a fitness planner. They did sort of have like these sections, you know, they had 4 sections. And I think that's something I was missing. I'm kind of starting to see that this might be the new phase of my fitness plan. We're going to have the gym section up here, walking section, bike section, running section or other exercise, meal section, and then like tracker section, calorie/movement tracker. So I'm very excited about this. Okay, the last thing I think I'm going to do is, let's see, we're going to add just some stickers here and there and at the top as well. So I saw a yoga sticker. Yeah, here it goes. Yoga sticker goes up there. And then let's see. Let's do one of these little gym bags up here. Let's do another gym bag up here. And then I always like adding little icons there at the top. Let's see. Let's add some of these little like star stickers just to add little decor at the top. A weight sticker, another weight sticker. All right, there we go. That's it, you guys. I think I'm done here. I'm so happy with how it turned out. So let's pop in this folder. And then we're not quite done with this week. So let's put the folder in this week. It's Sunday morning, like I said. Happy planner stickers in the pocket folder. We have one of the wrong bookmarks here as well. And then we have the sticky notes go down here. So that's all set up. I love it. I love it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I would love to know. Also, let me know if you have any YouTuber recommendations, fitness YouTubers that you like and would love to share. I love finding new fitness YouTubers, and I feel like I'm kind of in a rut with fitness YouTube right now. But that's it, guys. We're done here. Thank you so much for checking out this fitness plan with me. It was a little bit long. I hope it's not as long as the raw footage says it is, but I had a great time, so no complaints. And with that, I hope to see you in my next video. So until then, stay safe. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, happy planning and good luck with your fitness goals. Crush those fitness goals this week, guys. All right, bye.